In the year 1066, England stood on the edge of destiny. King Edward the Confessor is dead, and the throne lies uncertain. Nobles gather, divided by ambition, as the future of England hangs in the balance. Harold Godwin's son rises and takes the crown, but his claim is not without challenge. Across the sea in Normandy, Duke William watches, determined to seize what he believes is rightfully his. He remembers a promise, an oath sworn by Harold, now broken by ambition. William gathers a powerful army, forged for conquest and bound by loyalty. Ships line the Norman coast, ready to carry war across the Channel. But the winds delay them, holding back the moment of invasion. Then, a blazing comet lights the sky, a sign feared by many. Far to the north, Harold faces another threat, a Viking invasion. He fights with strength and courage, securing a hard-earned victory. But victory comes at a cost, his army exhausted and weakened. A messenger arrives with urgent news. William has landed in the south. With no time to rest, Harold marches his men across England once more. On England's shores, Norman forces arrive and claim their ground. William fortifies his position, preparing for the inevitable clash. Two armies move toward each other, bound by fate and ambition. At Senlac Hill, the battlefield awaits in eerie silence. The English form a shield wall, strong, disciplined, and ready. The Normans begin with a storm of arrows, darkening the sky. But the English shields hold firm, refusing to break. Norman infantry charges uphill into fierce resistance. The two sides collide in brutal, unforgiving combat. The English push back, using the high ground to their advantage. Norman cavalry charges, but struggles against the slope. Horses falter, and the attack begins to lose strength. Confusion spreads as rumors claim William has fallen. But William reveals himself, rallying his troops with fierce resolve. The Norman army regains discipline and prepares a new strategy. They begin a feigned retreat, luring the English into pursuit. Some English soldiers break formation, chasing their fleeing enemy. Suddenly, the Normans turn and strike back with deadly precision. The trap works, and English lines begin to weaken. Again and again, deception tears apart their formation. The once solid shield wall starts to crumble under pressure. From the hilltop, Harold watches as control slips away. William orders his archers to change their aim. Arrows rise high into the sky, falling at deadly angles. One arrow finds its mark, striking Harold in the eye. The king falls, and with him, hope begins to fade. Shock spreads across the English ranks as fear takes hold. Without their king, command and unity begin to collapse. William senses victory and drives his army forward. The English shield wall finally breaks apart. Norman forces pursue relentlessly, cutting down fleeing soldiers. The battlefield becomes a scene of devastation and loss. William stands victorious, master of the field. Silence slowly replaces the chaos of battle. The Norman army marches toward London, unchallenged. Fear grips the city as news of defeat spreads. English leaders submit, acknowledging William's power. William is crowned King of England in a grand ceremony. A new era begins under Norman rule. Castles rise, and a new order takes shape. Norman culture blends with English traditions, changing the nation forever. The story of Hastings is preserved in the Bayeux tapestry. A single arrow becomes the symbol of a turning point in history. England is transformed, its future forever altered. William earns the name that history will remember, the Conqueror. Today, the fields of Hastings are peaceful, but echoes of the past remain. In 1066, one battle changed the destiny of England forever. If you're enjoying our content and want to experience more powerful historical stories like this, make sure to subscribe to our channel and become part of our journey through time. Don't forget to like this video and share it with others who love epic history and cinematic storytelling. And most importantly, hit the bell icon so you never miss our next episode, because the next story might change the way you see history forever.